Hey, what's up, everybody? Steve with Penguin Outdoors, and today I'm coming to you with a different kind of video. It's been a while since I've really shot anything. Between the weather and the injury to my elbow, it's just been kind of a dead zone for content here on the channel. And as my elbow gets better and the weather starts to turn around, we're definitely going to change that. But I have something a little different in mind, and so I'm going to share it with you guys. So stay tuned. Wow, you can definitely tell I haven't done an intro in a while. Not polished. I'm sure I'll be editing this later. Like, what are you even doing? So, anyway, let's jump right into it. This channel is not a health and fitness channel. I mean, look at me. I'm a big boy. But I'm doing this playlist for accountability. So, before we get into all that, let me tell you what it is I'm doing. I'm going to cut right to the point. I'm fat. I weighed myself this morning. I came in at 258 and a half pounds. I'm 6'1". That is excessive. So I've been hovering in that 255, 260 weight range for about a year, with a few little moments of progress where I've dropped under. And it's largely about nutrition, largely about working out and lack of discipline, which I guarantee most of you can relate to. Because if you found this video and you're not already a subscriber, and you should be, it's probably because the metrics steered you this way because you're interested in weight loss and everything else. So I'm going to tell you right off the get-go, this is not a New Year's resolution. This is just a fight I've been having for about a year. And I have realistically about 10 months to get this under control, like to be at my end game, because I've got a wedding coming up. My wedding. So important, right? So I want to look the best that I can. I want to be healthier. I'm not getting any younger. I just turned 40 a few months ago. So I need to do something. So last year I tried a couple of different things. And I'll just tell you, I tend to go from one extreme to the other, from like an out of control, what did I call myself the other day? Carb crackhead, or I called myself something like that. But so I tend to just go from one extreme to the other, where I'm all in on eating like crap and I just don't care, to I'm going to fast for a week and work out 24/7. Like, and it's not sustainable in any way, shape, or form. So the most recent example, last summer, I did a week of just juice, green juice, and I actually like the juice. I just did 24 hours yesterday. I broke it this morning. I like the juice, but to do a week, it's just like I can't sustain it. Okay, so there's a couple of prerequisites I was coming into this plan with, and it's like I need to reprogram my body. I need to get my discipline up, and I need to be able to eat and snack like on stuff that I'm actually going to enjoy. I've heard about this carnivore diet thing plenty of times. We all have, right? There's keto, there's, what is it, paleo, there's carnivore, there's juice. It's just never ending. And as soon as you start looking into any of them, your social media feed just becomes advertisements of every cockamamie thing that you can think of, right? But I like the carnivore diet because there's a lot of stuff in there that I like to eat. But am I just going to eat nothing but like red meat for a week, 2 weeks, whatever? No. Is it cheap? No. Aldi's going to help with that. But so I'm kind of rambling. I'm kind of going off the rails, but here's what I'm going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upload daily to this carnivore diet playlist for my own accountability. It's going to help me a lot stay on it if I share it with all of you. It's also going to let you see progress, my realistic thoughts. If I'm having a mental breakdown, you'll be able to enjoy that for your own entertainment. But I'm going to upload every day. It won't all be long form like this. The vast majority of it will be like shorts, but they'll all go to that carnivore diet playlist that you're on right now if you're watching this video. So make sure that you not only subscribe, but follow that playlist. So that's the first thing I'm going to do is the videos. I'm going to weigh myself every day. I'm going to tell you guys what the daily weight is. I'll show you what I'm eating from time to time. And mostly I'm just going to talk about the experience of it and like the realistic results. I'm not here to sell you some diet plan. I'm not a nutritionist. I have no interest in anything even remotely like that. I'm just a dude that a lot of you guys have been watching for years now. And you know, on my channel, you're not going to get any BS. I'm just going to shoot it to you straight. So if this is a massive failure, you're going to get to watch it in real time. And not that I want the negative comments, but I know there's going to be those of you out there that do it anyway. I mean, all the nutrition experts are going to come out of the woods and just all the negativity. Go ahead, throw it all in the the comment section. I don't care, because if this ends up working out really well in my favor, your comments are not going to age well, and that always brings me a great deal of amusement when that happens to people. So definitely feel free to comment. As far as the diet, the intake, I'm going to be eating beef, chicken, eggs, and hard cheeses is pretty much what it's going to come down to. So I'm going to go to Aldi. I'm going to get myself some of the hard cheeses that I like. That's going to be kind of my snack thing, because that's my biggest problem is when I'm not hungry is breaking that habit of snacking. Or like another problem I can kind of foresee is like if I make eggs and let's say I have steak and eggs for breakfast, okay? And then a couple hours later, I'm like starving, but I don't have time to cook, or it's not time to cook a meal yet. Like a little bit of a hard cheese snack or a hard boiled egg snack will kind of help me get past that. So I'm going to be doing hard cheeses, hard boiled eggs, steak, chicken breast, burgers without the bun, obviously. I am going to afford myself some like sharp cheddar cheese or something on my burger for sure. I'm cutting out beer. I actually haven't had beer in about a week, so that works out. I am cutting out sugars and all that stuff, like literally just going to have that protein, those cheeses. And then when I go to work, we have breakfast and stuff available to us at work, and that's probably one of my biggest weaknesses, especially on Wednesdays. God, they have these cheesy potatoes that are just like, oh, God, like Homer Simpson drooling on himself. Got to cut those out, at least for this stretch. Hopefully when I'm done, I won't want them anymore, but my God, are they good. But anyway, so I'm going to afford myself a little bit of slack at work in a way. So like at breakfast, they have eggs, which is great. They're not, I mean, they're like the liquid eggs or whatever, but it's eggs. So that's what I'm going to do. But like egg, sausage, bacon, that's going to be my breakfast. I'm going to let myself have that bacon. I don't care. I am going to get the turkey sausage. But so like at work, I'll have like the eggs, bacon, and sausage in the morning. They've got different stuff through the day, like, healthier stuff. Like I could get just some like grilled chicken or a chicken breast or hamburger patty, whatever it is. We're not going to get crazy, because that's what I always do, right? I get crazy and then I can't stick with it. So I'm going to afford myself a little bit of that. But basically, this is really just going to be about eating nothing but those proteins, like the carnivore diet, weighing myself every day and documenting it and seeing if I can retrain my brain a little bit. Do I plan to eat like this forever? Hell no. I don't even know. So like the way I'm kind of gauging this is I'm probably going to title this like my 14-day carnivore diet, which I was originally just going to start with 7 because I'm like, man, what if I break and I can't make it there? But I don't think 7 days is long enough to see any kind of like actual results. Um, so I'm going to push it out to 14. And if I break, hey, I break, and that's going to be documented. But like a lot of them are like 30-day. And that's my ultimate goal. If I can make it to 14 and I'm good, I'm going to keep it going and I'm going to go for that 30. But basically, what you're doing, and the reason it looks like a lot of people trying not to talk with my hands as much. I'm like Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands. It seems like the reason a lot of people break, like I was reading an article a journalist wrote about his experience and how he broke after 3 days. So when you switch to eating just those proteins, the very simplified explanation is that your body is switching from running on carbs, burning carbs for energy, over to burning that fat. And so there's going to be a wall, if it were, where the energy, is just going to. I started working out daily about 2 weeks ago. I'm going to keep that up. Some days it's just miserable. I'm not working out a ton because, again, I tend to go extremes. I'm trying to get myself into what I can do consistently. So I've been hitting the rowing machine for about 15 minutes, working the resistance bands for about 3 sets of 10 reps on 3 different exercises, give or take. And then at the end of that, I jump in the steam sauna for 15 minutes. I have been mixing it up with a little bit of running in there. I'm not a runner, and my body does not like it. So when I say easing in, it really applies to the running. So and it is cold. It is so cold. But I found that I couldn't keep myself going with a treadmill. There's something about a treadmill. I can't do it. So I've been going outside and running laps in the yard until it feels like my body just wants to die, and then doing a few more laps and then calling it quits. So I haven't done that every day, but most days. So most days it's the bands, the rower, the run, 15 minutes in the steam sauna. I jump in the shower, then I have my coffee, and I have been, for the most part, skipping breakfast when I'm not at work. So now what I'm going to do is same thing. I'm going to get up. I'm going to do that workout. I'm going to have my breakfast, whether it's here or at work. I'm only going to eat those 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, dinner. In between, I will afford myself the different hard cheeses. God bless Aldi for having so many freaking options that I love. But the hard cheeses and hard-boiled eggs are going to be what keeps me from going insane. But I'm going to eat a lot of eggs, steak, chicken, burgers. So we're going to see how it goes, man. But this is officially, I guess this isn't day one, actually. I was about to say this is officially day one, but it's like halfway through the day and I have to go grocery shopping. I kind of decided a few days ago I wanted to do this, but I couldn't bring myself to commit to it till today. I did my 24-hour juice fast yesterday. Super happy about that. And so I got some stuff to do with Kira and Kelly today. I'm sure we'll get something to eat while we're out, something responsible, but not obviously part of this diet. And then this evening, when that's all over, I'm going to go do some food shopping. And then tomorrow morning when I wake up is officially day one. So we'll call this the plan. And then tomorrow, you guys are going to get day one. So my general plan is a couple videos over the course of each day, because especially since they're going to be shorts. Because really it just needs to be like, okay, I made it through breakfast, I worked out, and then you guys are going to get, I'm so hungry and I'm so miserable. And then it's going to be like, yeah, I'm doing it. It's going to be an interesting ride. So I should have done this months ago, honestly, especially with not being able to go fishing and the way the weather's been, but whatever, we'll start it now. So I've rambled at you long enough. Most of you have probably already bounced by now and you're like, oh, whatever, okay, he's doing a carnivore diet. We'll check in on the other videos. Some people are going to be like, he's an idiot, just move on entirely. But for those of you that are still here at this point in the video, thanks for sticking through with my rambling. Send all the good vibes my way, because Lord knows I'm going to need them. It takes a village, and I'm the size of a village. So see what we can do. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow the playlist. I will see you guys tomorrow.